right, I greet you wherever you are watching me from. Greetings to you. I bring you greetings today. Sorry, please, I need to apologize because I know I started late because we are supposed to have this class 8 p.m. but I had some things to settle, and that is why I'm starting this late. Apologies for that. All right, my name is Ebere Johnson, and I've come your way again with a great news. And today we'll be doing, we'll be unveiling very quickly. We'll be unveiling different opportunities, okay, for these countries we are seeing. Talking about Kuwait, Canada, Malaysia, Shanghai visa, and Qatar and South Africa. So I just want to apologize in a very special way again because I know I am supposed to have started this live streaming since around 8 p.m. I've received so many text messages and those waiting for me online. So apologies on behalf of my late coming. Okay, very quick one. We'll be starting today with that of Canada. Okay, so the first thing we have here is today is Canada, relocating to Canada. Okay, and if you can see, as we have it on screen here, we have visit visa to Canada. Of course, I talked about opportunity to relocate abroad with work permit and visit visa. So what I'm doing here today is actually to unveil to us the opportunity that is available at the moment, and it's good we take advantage of it if we actually have the means of doing that. Because one thing again is for one to have his money, and another thing is for one to have a genuine source, okay, whom to confide on and to do the needful. It will interest us to know that so many people are planning to relocate from one base to another, or planning to relocate to their dream country. So if this advert I did based on the countries you are seeing is one of your dream country, of course, I believe you'll be getting one or two information, and if you can do what is there, you just dive in. Mine is just to bring you information and equally to assist in any way I can, okay, to assist in any way I can. Now, the first thing we have is that of visit visa to Canada. Now, Canada is not work permit visa, okay? It's not work permit visa. What we are having here is visit visa for Canada. If you wish to relocate to Canada using visit visa, now their requirements are what I'll be listing out for us today. Okay, the first thing we have here, of course, is international passports. In as much as you want to relocate or you are leaving your country to another country, of course, the first thing you need to have is your international passport. All right, and that is the first requirement here. And the second requirement here is the processing time is 2 to 4 weeks. Of course, it is not a work permit visa, it is visit visa. Okay, it is visit visa. And the third one we have here is bank statement for at least 4 months. Okay, for at least 4 months. And what you should be having concerning your bank statement, what you should be having in that your account for proof of account is at least 15 million naira. All these I'll be explaining to us, okay? All these I'll be explaining them to us. And if you have any question to ask, please feel free to ask, because that is why I'm doing this live stream. If you have any question to ask, just feel free to ask the question. I'll be answering you any question you asked. And the amount is $600. Yes, you hear it right, $600. That is the total amount to process this visit visa to Canada for you. and you are to deposit just $400, okay, and to balance once your visa is out. Now I want to explain. Let me explain more for you to understand. What you are seeing on screen is actually the requirement, just the requirement. And once you get this done, you are good to go. Now one may ask question, how can Canada visit visa be $600? Is that not okay? Let's assume fine, is cheap, one. And the second thing here is, how possible is this? Yes, it is very, 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 very possible. And that is why I'm bringing this to you live, for you to know that yes, it is highly possible. Now it will interest you to know that what people may be finding it difficult to actually get from this Canada visit visa is the bank statement. Yes, it's good I tell you, okay, with my experience where I am, it's good I tell you that one of the greatest challenge most people that wish to relocate normally have here is their proof of account statement. And once you have this proof of account statement, at least they split it 4 months before the very time, or 6 months before. And once it's been confirmed, you agree with me that there can never be a rejection in your visa. Okay, there can never be a rejection in your visa, because everything will just be going smoothly. And another thing here now is, how do you do about it? One may ask question, okay, I don't have this 50 million naira in my account. Of course, it is quite high. Okay, I don't have this 15 million naira in my account. What do I do about it? How do I do about it? What do I do? Now, there are so many ways you can actually get this. You can actually get this done. You don't need to have your 15 million. This 15 million naira in your account. Only what you need to do is to go to any bank you can think of, okay, be it the one you are banking with, or be it anyone very close to you. Just go to the bank, and how they do it is, some people, they go to bank managers of the branch, okay, they are visiting, and they will open up and let them know that I wish to do a proof of account, okay, for the last 4 months, and the amount I'm just anticipating to have in that account before I can run this proof of account is, let's say, 50 million, or depending on the requirements. And this one says 15 million naira. So what they do is, they will just open up to you and charge you, and they will tell you, okay, we are going to fund this money into your account, but this is the amount you pay us. And after the required month, after the exact required month, okay, you and them discussed, all right, and the money will disappear, as in the money will just disappear from your account. That is how they run it. Okay, that is how they run proof of account. So many financial institutions, okay, can do this. Or you don't just need to have this money present in your account before you can run this. Only what you need is to prove to them that yes, you have such money in your account before you can be able to relocate their place. Why they are doing this proof of fund is for you not to be stranded once you arrive their country. And the reason why you are seeing that the total amount to get this visit visa for Canada is just $600 is simply because you are presenting your proof of account that you have this money. And it will interest you to know that most agents in Nigeria, you hear them calling big amount of money if you want to relocate to Canada or to any other European country or any other country at all as outside your own country. You hear them calling this kind of money for you. It's simply because there are so many documents they need to meet up with. Okay, but me, what I do is I open it up to you and give you the guidelines on what to do and how to do and what to do for you to achieve what you really want. So once you can be able to get this 15 million naira inside your own account, of course, some banks uses 500,000 to prepare that. Yes, and some other financial institution uses 600,000. Some even use 450. I've seen someone who use 400,000. Yes, and after 1.5 months, already the person later traveled. Okay, and 1 month and a half, exact 1 month and a half, the money disappeared from his account. By then, of course, they already know that you have this money. The country will not be checking your balance as time goes on. Them is once you are processing this and this money need to be there physically. And bank managers, there is a way they do their own splitting. They can split it for the past 4 months or for the past 6 months, depending on what you discussed with them, and it will be done. And here you come, your dream country, you see yourself going there. All right. And one will ask, what if I end up going with visit visa? Can I work in Canada? Presently, on the 28th of August this year, 2024, yes, it was announced that if you are coming with visit visa to Canada, before now they use it to work, but as time goes on, it was fully or officially announced on the 28th of August this year that those with visit visa will no longer work with that visit visa. Of course, they came for tourism, and they will just have to stay after their specific number of months. Okay, they signed or they use in getting their visa. They will be leaving the country. Okay, now one will now ask questions. So what do I do if I end up going with this visit visa? What and what do I do? Because I know I don't have this. I can't work with it. Okay, so what do I do? Specifically, okay, this visit visa to Canada, basically what I'm doing, why I'm running this is just to give room for those that may want to study abroad. Yes, for those that may want to study in Canada, okay, you may be finding it very difficult to do this visa, okay, student visa from Nigeria to Canada. You may find it very difficult because there are so many things they require. But the easiest means or the easiest way you can relocate to Canada through is through this visit visa. And it will interest you to know that the package that comes with this very advert I'm doing here now is that once you enter with the visit visa, it is very, very easy for you to convert your visit visa to student visa, because once you gain admission in that country, you'll be allowed to stay for the number of years, okay, that the country has given you admission. And if it is 2 years, you stay for 2 years. And before you know, after 2 years, of course, you migrate to, you must have gotten your ground and you do the needful. All right. Now, for businessmen, they may ask question, okay, if I just want this visit visa to visit that place and do one or two business or see some things for my, I just try to check one or two things to know how the country is and what can I do, which kind of business can I do once I get there. Fine. This visit visa to Canada is for you, okay, because you're not going there to base, you are just going there for tourists. Can you just get this visa and visit there and return back? The answer is yes, because the requirement, okay, if you don't have the bank statement, okay, as a businessman, you may not need bank statement. Only what they need from you is your certificates, all the certificates you have. All right, all the certificates you have, okay, all the certificates you have, they will be demanding it from you, especially that of CAC's certificate. Once you have a registered company, okay, the CAC registered company from Nigeria, automatically this visa can be given to you, okay, because you have your bank statement already. All right, you have your bank statement already. And secondly, what they'll be giving to you, and what they'll be giving to you again, or what they'll be requiring from you, is your certificate. And before you can get this visit visa to Canada. Okay, even though you don't have a company, okay, you need to present your WAEC certificate, your university certificate based on your educational qualification, be it WAEC, be it your masters, be it your degree. You need to present all these things. Okay, you need to present it. Only when you are a businessman, that is when you will be asked to present your documents, just your documents. Okay, just your documents. I'm talking about the businessmen that want to visit, just to visit the place and return back after like 3 months that they'll be giving to you. You don't need a bank statement. Only what you need is present all your certificates, all your business certificates that is registered with CAC, and you are good to go. But if you are not a businessman and you wish to relocate to Canada and remain there, please, the easiest means of going there to base is you have to go through this visit visa, then apply for one program. Okay, please let me still make it clear here. This visit visa to Canada is just for two particular set of people. One is if you just want to visit there as a businessman to see things yourself or to know one or two things you can do. Only what you need is your CAC certificate, the registered CAC certificate, okay, for your company. Once you present that, you are good to go. But if you are going to Canada to stay or to base, okay, you just have to present your bank statement. Okay, of course, one who have a company in Nigeria should have a running account too with that company. Of course, definitely once you are presenting all your certificates, that too will be attached, because before now, so you have been doing business which some monies have been entering as time to time. It's only when you want to relocate to, let's say, Canada, maybe you don't have the means but you just want to relocate. If you now go through visit visa, the only thing you need to do is to choose a program in that country, and you'll be allowed to stay based on the number of years that program will be. You'll be rounding up with the program. Okay, and I've told us how we can do that of bank statement. You don't need to have the money, and you may end up going to meet your relatives or family members and they may tell you they don't have that money. So the easiest means or way to do it is just for you to go through any financial institution and do the needful. Of course, you can ask not just only banks, there are other financial cooperative people that gives and they can do such too. They can help you out to just fund this money into your account, and after the agreed month, the money will be disappearing. The money will disappear from your bank, from your account. Sorry. Now, I've told us before, this is not work permit visa, it is visit visa. Okay, it is visit visa, and yes, the only amount you can use to do this is just $600. Only $600. Yes, and it's real. What I mean is, it is very, 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 very real. Yes, and your deposit is just $400. After the visa is out, then you pay in the remaining money. Of course, there are a whole lot of things that will be requiring. Only what you need is just to get this money ready, the amount, okay, the $600 that you are asked to pay for it, and everything will be done for you. Okay, everything will be done for you, and in 2 to 4 weeks time, your visa will hit your email address and you start come immediately. Just that the requirement, like I said, is that of bank statement. Okay, and they need to split it for the last 4 months or the last 6 months. Okay, and that is it for the Canada. And if you really have it in mind to relocate to Canada and start your studies, remember what I said concerning IELTS exam. Okay, remember. it will be very, very interesting and it will be very, very good for you to have this very IELTS exam certificate with you, so that once you are arriving there, once you're arriving there, you present it automatically. You'll be admitted into any school of your choice. Okay, but if you don't have this IELTS exam, it is I think some schools will be restricting you not to they'll be restricting you to be admitted in their school, because they needed to know your English proficiency, that is to know how good you are in English, instead of them to start interviewing you again or telling you to go and sit for this exam. Of course, it will be very difficult for you to have that done in Canada. So it's always good for you to have yourself prepared before leaving your country. You remember the last live streaming I did, I explained to us the importance of having this thing with you even before time, because such opportunities will still be coming our way as time goes on. I promise us that anyone I see, I will just run the live streaming, and once you are interested in any of them, you can do it yourself, you do it. And if it is what one can help, if it is what I can help you, you need my assistance, and I will do that for you as well. Okay, and I've told us how to attestate our certificates before leaving our country. I've done that. I think I did that in our last streaming, okay, when I was talking about this Malaysian school. Okay, I did that, and I told us how to do about it, how to get it very fast, okay, without stress. So in summary of this Canada, I've told us it is visit visa. This one is not work permit visa. It is visit visa. Okay, and people that are qualified for it are people that have such kind of requirements that you're seeing there. The international passport, of course, the processing time is 2 to 4 weeks, and we have the bank statement, okay, for the last 4 months, okay, and you're supposed to have this kind of amount inside your account, and you can now dive into start your processing. All right, and a businessman can go for this. Okay, a businessman can go for this. Once you have a registered company with CAC, okay, you can go for this. And if at all you don't have, you just want to relocate or travel to Canada, that means you have to get your bank statement. Okay, you just have to go about it, get this bank statement and get this thing done. I mean, get this amount, have this amount inside your bank account, and here come, and you just start your process. Yes, so that is for Canada. So we switch into Qatar. Okay, we have opportunity for Qatar again, but this one is just for male, okay, not female. Okay, it's just for male. This one now is work permit visa. You'll be employed directly from your country, and their requirements, the nationality they needed for this is Nigerian or Cameroon. So if you're a Nigerian, you can go for this, or if you're a Cameroon citizen, you can go for this as well. And as you can see, the first thing is that they are giving you direct employment visa and flight tickets. The company are the one doing this. You are not doing. Only what you need to do is to pay the said amount, the total said amount you are seeing on the screen here, and everything will be done, including your flight ticket. Everything will be done, including your flight ticket. And the contract for this is 2 years. The contract for this very Qatar own is 2 years. Okay, and it is what is it called? It is a waiter job. Yes, it is, because this one was specific. It is a waiter job. You have to serve as a waiter in a hotel. I mean, as in serving people dishes. Okay, Yes, serving people this is, and they needed either Nigerian or a Cameroon candidate. All right, and the contract is for 2 years. All right, and the monthly salary is 2,500 Qataria. So you can check online how much is 2,500 Qataria of Qatar money to naira, and you see how big it is. Of course, it's running in millions. Yeah, and you have additional fat. All right, fat is feeding, accommodation, and transportation will be provided by the company. Okay, where you be where you be living. Okay, your feeding morning, afternoon, and night, and your transportation will be provided by the company. Okay, for the next 2 years that will be working there with them. And like I said before, the nationality is Nigerian or Cameroon. Yes, Nigeria or Cameroon, and the gender is male. Female are not qualified for this. Okay, how it comes is the way I'll be dropping it for us. All right, how it comes is the way I'll be dropping it for us, and the total amount is 7.5 million naira Nigerian money, and the first deposit is 4 million naira. Then once the visa is out, okay, once the visa is out, and you pay the remaining money. And this very one now is 2 weeks. Yes, it was not included here, but it just occurred to me now. The visa is 2 weeks. Okay, 14 days the visa will come out, and the person will start coming. Okay, and this one, you don't just need anything at all. The company is doing everything for you. They'll be the one to book your flight tickets. Okay, but after the 2 years, they will still be the one to book your flight tickets to return back to your country. If you, of course, once you leave your country, I don't coming back is of course you not like to, because you want to maybe visit another country or maybe relocate. Okay, because by then you must have been very, very financially stable to move on. Okay, yes, the visa comes out in 2 weeks time. Okay, in fact, less than 2 weeks. If it is Qatar, it comes out in less than 2 weeks. All right, and is the company is direct employment. This one is specific. They said it is an hotel job, but you serve as a waiter. Okay, yes, you serve as a waiter, and the contract is 2 years, and their monthly salary is 2,500 Qataria. This is the amount they'll be paying you for the next 24 months. You'll be working with them, and the feeding, accommodation, and transportation is provided or will be provided by the company, and the nationality is either Nigeria or Cameroon, and the gender is male, meaning female cannot be qualified for this job. And the total amount is 7.5, and your first deposit should be 4 million, and after the visa is out, then you pay up the remaining amount. I think I've explained to us what you need here. And please, while I'm doing this streaming, if you have any question to ask based on this, okay, just drop any of your questions at the comment section, and once I come across it, immediately I will answer. I will reply you as soon as possible. Okay, and that is the reason why I'll be coming your way as time goes on. Any opportunity that comes out, I will be coming your way like this. Like any opportunity that comes out, so I'll be coming your way. What you are seeing me doing now is a means of helping out those that don't actually have whom to meet. Because like I said before, some persons may have this money with them, but they don't have a genuine link, or they don't have whom to confide on to do the processing. So what I'm doing here is, anyone I'm doing, I'll tell you this is how it is, and this is how to go about it. Okay, and once you are interested in anyone, if you can do it yourself, you do it. And of course, you need my assistance. I will equally assist you to achieve what you really want. When I did that of a Malaysian school, I provided us with the school site and asked every one of us to go to their site and see for yourself. Okay, when I was talking about their school admission form for $25 and everything. The courses they offer, everything is there. And I said you can do it yourself. You don't just need anybody, except when you are maybe you need assistance in any way. That is only when you can contact me, and I'll be available to really help you. Okay, and that is it for Qatar. The next one we are going for is South Africa. Yes, South Africa. Yes, it's an African country, South Africa. So it's just what you need is your international passport and a passport photograph. Okay, and it will be on a white background. I mean, your passport photograph will be on a white background, and the visa is 60 days visit visa. Okay, you know that of Canada is visit visa. I said it before now, and I think I've explained everything about that of Canada. And the Qatar is work permit visa, and the contract for the Qatar one is 2 years. Yes, it's 2 years, and then you'll be paid 2,500 Qatar riyals, which is a very good money. And the next one now we are going for is South Africa, like you're seeing here on the screen. You need your international passport and your passport photograph on a white background, and the South African visa is for 60 days visit visa. And once you hear visit visa, you know the only thing we are doing here is to make sure you arrive the country. Okay, once you arrive the country, you cannot do every other thing yourself. What I mean by doing every other thing yourself, this is how some people do. Those that normally travel with visit visa. Once they arrive at the country, the next thing they do is they pick an Uber, okay, or they book an Uber, and the Uber will take them to the nearest hotel. Okay, of course, what they are doing there is to maybe relax and know their way forward. There is no how you go to any country you not see your someone speaking your language. There is no how. There is no how. Yes, there is no how. You can you there is no how you not see your brother from the same country or even the same tribe. Okay, now that is one interesting thing. But some people don't know about this, because most of the times they normally deport people directly from airports. Once they arrive the said country, they are not informed. Yes, because if you are not informed in life, automatically you'll be deformed, because there are things. Once you are leaving your country, you should know that you are leaving it for a serious business, and anything you'll be encountering, you should be equal to the tax. What I mean by that is, once you arrive in any country, one of the reasons why most people are being deported from the airport, like they are just landing, and the next thing you hear they've just returned, is smartness is needed, or smartness is required here. What I mean by that is, there are some awaiting place in airports where once you land, they will ask you to stay there, and knowingly or unknowingly to some people, that they don't know that cameras are everywhere. Yes, cameras are everywhere, and there are a particular set of security personnel and policemen that are assigned to be watching those people waiting at their waiting room. Okay, there is a particular time or hour you are supposed to stay there, and once you stay there and nobody is coming to nobody is coming to pick you up, or you've not made any move, once the hour the airport has given reaches, the next thing you'll be confronted by either a security man or a police, and they will ask you questions, and if you cannot answer the question, the next thing that comes, they'll just have to do away with you. Yes, what I mean by doing away with you is they will take you back to where you'll be asked to go back to your country. Yes, that is one big mistake that happens to so many people. Okay, so smartness is needed. Smartness is needed. Yes, I'm seeing Mr. Martin Sazu. He said, "Well done, sir. You are Honestly doing great, great. You're honestly doing great, sir. Okay. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Martins, for joining. And I want to officially apologize again because I started this live streaming very, very late. Yes, I had some, I had some, I had some things that I needed to finish up with. So I'm sorry for that, and I apologized before starting this live streaming. So, like I told us that any opportunity that comes like this, I will just be hitting us with those opportunities because some persons may have this money, okay, to travel, but they don't have a genuine link, okay, and some people may still have this genuine link but don't know what to do. Some agents in Nigeria will just do these visas for you and they will not tell you what you needed to know. Once you arrive into any country, you need to be very smart, okay, because there are some particular hour you are supposed to stay in that airport awaiting room. Once you exceed that hour, my dear, the next thing you see, you'll be confronted by any of the security personnel in that country, and they will now begin to interrogate you with some questions. And if you cannot defend yourself, here you find yourself back to your country. Yes, and it happened. It happened to so many people that we left together, and it is like that. It is like that in every other country. Okay, it is like that in every other, because they are very, very, very security conscious, and they don't take things for granted. Okay, so you need to know this, even though you are not going for any of these countries I'm doing live streaming for. Information is power. If you are not informed, like I said before, you will be deformed. Yes, and if you fail to plan in life, you are planning to fail in life. So sometimes, whenever such opportunity comes your way, grab it. Even though you're not using it now, just grab it, because as time goes on, it will still be useful. Because information is power. Yes, if you are not informed, you are deformed. So we go back to where we are now. I'm talking about South African visa. You only need your international passport and a passport photograph of on white background, and it's for 60 days, of course. 3-month visa. This is 3-month visa, and the processing time is still 2 to 4 weeks, and the amount is 3 million, and the deposit is 1.5. And once the visa is out, you pay up the remaining balance. This is for South Africa. Like I said before, the reason why I talked about this waiting and staying at the waiting room in any airport is, if you know you are going for a visit visa, you know you want to base in that country permanent, don't allow the security personnel to begin to ask you questions. You need to be smart. You book an Uber, go to any nearest hotel, just have a rest for that day. Okay, you can book for 1 day or 2 days, and from there you can begin to find your way. Like I said, there is no how you not see someone related to you, either by tribe or by nationality, because you will always see your brother or your sister there. Now, the next one we have is Schengen visa. Okay, now we have 29 countries. Okay, we have 29 countries that come. When you hear about this Schengen visa, it's totally 29 countries. Of course, you can browse it. Through Google, and you see these 29 different countries, and you can actually visit these countries. Okay, you can visit this country. This is for visit, not work permit. This is visit. Anyone that is visit, you see it written bold, visit visa. And the one that is for work permit visa, you see it written as work permit visa. And that is why I said opportunity to relocate abroad with work visa or visit visa. So this one now, the requirement is international passport. Any of these European country of your choice. Okay, there are about 29 of them. Only what you need is your international passport. Okay, your bank statement. Yes, your bank statement for at least last 4 months. Okay, and 6 months, and your introduction. This introduction letter, of course, it will be done by the people doing the visa for you. Yes, you shouldn't bother about that, because the money you are paying is included in it. And it will interest you to know that This Canada is similar to these 29 countries, these European 29 countries. And the reason why I say they are similar is, once they start up the process, there are so many letters they'll be writing. Okay, both introduction letter of visitation, explaining why you are coming there. Yes, explaining why you are coming, because you need to do all these things, and you are not the one doing this yourself. These are the people doing this, are the people that are processing it for you. They are the one doing this yourself. So this same thing is applicable to that of Canada. But the reason why the Canada own is more lesser, is more cheaper, is you are presenting a bank statement of this amount you're saying. Because in this very aspect of 29 countries, this very Schengen visa now, okay, they are the one doing everything for you. Yes, they are doing everything for you, but this is just the amount you pay. But the reason why most people are finding it very difficult is, one thing about abroad is you have to be focused. Yes, if you really want to make it in abroad, two things are involved. You need to be focused, and you need to have patience. If you don't have patience in abroad, you hardly make it. Yes, that you enter the country at first, don't mind what you're seeing, and it shouldn't distract you, or it shouldn't discourage you from being focused, because it's not easy to relocate from one state to another in your country. Talk more of relocating from one country to another. Of course, you are meeting new people, new faces, and in fact, everything new, making new friends and trying to get one or two things. So you need patience. And the reason why some people are being discouraged about this visa is they can't wait for 6 to 8 months. It's too high. It's too long. Yes, in as much as you really want these European 29 countries for visit visa, you can get it. And the idea is, even though you want to remain there, the idea is just for you to get this visa. Once you get it, and once you arrive that country, of course, you can always find your way. And that is why I talked about smartness. Okay, once you also are leaving your said country, you should be smart in anything you're doing. If not, the reverse will be the case. Yes. So these 29 countries, of course, you can browse them online and see them. The requirement is, the processing time is 6 to 8 months. Yes, the processing time is 6 to 8 months, and the amount is $3,600, and the deposit is $2,000. Okay, and everything will be done. Everything will be done. Yes, everything will be done for you. Yes, everything will be done for you there. And the next one we have is Malaysian. Of course, the last time I talked about Malaysian, I talked about education for Malaysian, right? But this time around, I bring you visit visa again to Malaysia. Of course, it's still 90 days. Okay, still on the same matter. We have international passport and passport photograph, and the processing time is 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, and the total amount is 2.5, and the deposit is 1.2, and you pay the balance once the visa is out. Okay, and you pay the balance, and this one is just straight. Of course, it's 90 days. It's visit visa. If you wish to, if you have having even mind to relocate to Malaysia, of course, you can go through visit visa. But remember, you have to do what is required of you once you arrive there, because you need to know how to find your way. Yes, I'm talking about both Malaysian, both these 29 countries, European countries, and that of Canada. But I talked something about this very Canada. This very Canada is particularly for two sets of people here. First, people are those that have it in mind to study in Canada. Once you have it in mind to study in Canada, you can go through visit visa. Once you arrive the country, you just apply for any, even though it's a short course. There is a course of 3 months. There is a course of 6 months. They will happily give you. They will be very, very glad to offer you admission. Once you have arrived the country, they'll be very, very glad to offer you the admission. And the reason why I'm trying to throw more light on this this very Canada visa is for your own sake. It is always good, if you really want to base there, have this IELTS exam. Okay, have this IELTS exam, because it will make you to be more relaxed. This IELTS exam, yes, I've told us in the last live streaming I did on how to go about to get this IELTS exam. And everything in life is planning. Yes, you just have to plan. Once you plan and have this IELTS exam, and you end up using this visit visa to enter Canada, it is very easy, very very easy for you, very very easy for you to gain admission in any of their schools there. And of course, if you are working as a student, if you are studying there, you be working as well. That is one good thing about the very Canada, because there is a job for you, but it will not be as if you came with visit visa. There is the restrict job for students that are actually working and also studying. Okay, they have their own job. They have their own job, yes, as a student. So, and the amount is just too funny. Yes, the amount is just too funny. And 2 to 4 weeks, you get your visa, your visit visa. And just imagine you have your certificates, you have your university certificates, your degree certificates, let's assume you have your transcript with you, and you have this IELTS exam, and you go through this visit visa. Do you know that before you finish your program there, you must have gotten a company that will retain you? Yes, because one good thing about abroad is, wherever you're working, whatever you're doing, just put your best there. And once they see that best in you, they have 100, in fact 99.9% chance of you being retained in that company. Yes, that is one good thing about abroad, because they need your skills, and they need your seriousness wherever you're working. Okay, and that is it. So I think I've talked about this Malaysian. Okay, like I said, this 90 days, and what you're seeing on screen is actually what they needed. So if you have it in mind to travel to Malaysia, 2 to 4 weeks, your visa will be out and you start going. Yeah. And the last one we have, is Kuwait. Yes. And this very Kuwait, their currency is the highest in the whole world. It's more than dollar. Yes, it's more than dollars. Yeah, their currency is the highest in the whole world. It's more than dollar, and theirs is work permit. Theirs is work permit, and it will interest you to know that is similar to that of Qatar, but the difference here now is this company, they have varieties of jobs. Okay, they have different types of job. Okay, they are not specific like that of Qatar. Okay, that once you arrive, they are the one doing everything for you. They are the one doing everything for you, booking your flight tickets from your country, and then after 2 years, of course, they will book your back. They will book back the. And do you know that if they are giving you 2 years contract in any country at all, I'm telling you with experience. They are not, after the 2 years you'll be asked to go back. No, they will ask you, would you like to remain, or what to do. It is based on what you tell them. That is what they do for you, because the first 2 years you came is what they needed you for, and you've completed the first 2 years. So it's now you that will tell them, okay, I wish to continue, or I wish to go to any other country. They will not restrict you. Yes, they can't stop you. They can't stop you, because everybody has our own rights in abroad. Yes, they can't stop you. Only what they don't need from you as a human being is, don't come to our country to begin to engage yourself in bad acts, maybe stealing or doing any other thing. Okay, that is one thing I can tell you that abroad people don't like at all. Okay, you just need to be up and doing, and face what you came for. Okay, and be focused. Yes. Okay, so this Kuwait too is exactly like that of Qatar, but the particular job you are going for is not being mentioned. It could be a security job, it could be it could be a cleaning job, it could be anything at all. Okay, it could be an office job. Okay, but the thing here now is that they are the ones sponsoring both your flight ticket through and through after 2 years. And in as much as they are not specific like that of Qatar, okay, the amount they are to pay is not stated. Yes, because they are not specific of which one we are going for. All right, it is when you arrive, maybe seeing you physically, or maybe based on their questions, then they will now know which one to fit you in. Okay, so I think I have done justice to these countries. Okay, I've done justice to these countries. You are seeing, I've talked about Kuwait, yes. I've talked about Canada, yes. I've talked about Malaysia and the 29 countries, Schengen countries, and talked about Qatar, and I've talked about South Africa. So let me still throw more light about this Qatar. This Qatar is just one candidate they need. And yes, it's just one slot, and it's one candidate they need. This Qatar is work permit visa, just the way the Malaysian is, just the way the Kuwait is work permit visa. Okay, it's direct employment from your country. Okay, and the contract is for 2 years. That is 24 months, and you'll be paid 2,500 Qatar riyal monthly, and you have food, feeding, accommodation, and transportation included. These three things will be provided to you by the company. Okay, where you'll be living, your morning, afternoon, and night food, and your transportation to your workplace. It is provided, or it will be provided by the company. Okay, and the nationality that is fit for this job is either Nigerian or Cameroon, and the gender they need is male, and the total amount is what you're seeing, which is 7.5, and your first deposit is 4 million, and after once the visa is out, then you can pay up the remaining money, and the processing time for this job is 2 weeks. Yes, this one doesn't take, this one is just 2 weeks. I'm talking about 14 days. Yes, but less than 2 weeks the visa normally come out. Yes, in less than 2 weeks it normally come out. So I've talked about Canada. Okay, and I've told us those people qualified for this very Canada. You don't need to have this 15 million. This one is just at least 12 to 15 million. You should have it in account. Not that you should have this money. There are ways on how you can achieve this. Just the way I told us on how to get our university transcript. That is exactly the way you can actually get this thing done. You go to any financial institution and tell them you needed this amount of money to be credited, as in you needed it to be credited in your account, and after maybe 1-2 months, depending on your agreement with them, okay, then they will remove the money back. So they will just charge you, okay, and once you pay that money, they will split the money, okay, they will split the money for the last 4 months or 6 months, okay, and they'll be giving you the bank statement to attach it with your processing. And once they go through it and discover that yes, you have this money, because why they are doing this, they don't want you to come and become a burden to their country. No, in their country, sorry. They don't want you to become a burden in their country. If you come there, you will not end up becoming a stress to them. You should have something that will sustain you for the number of months you are staying there, or days you are staying there. And that is the reason why they are doing this bank statement, or is called proof of account. Okay, and the reason why you are seeing this amount here, $600, to process Canada visa, and in 2 to 4 weeks it will be out, is simply because the people doing this for you are not going to be the one to provide this 15 million. Once you have the 15 million and you can present your bank statements, okay, Why you can attach it to your other documents to be required in your international passport. Automatically, you get this visit visa to Canada, okay, without stress. I mean, you get it in a platter of gold. Yes, you get it in a platter of gold. This one is not, they'll be telling you to bring 10 million, bring 2 million, bring this to get a visit visa to Canada. It's something very, very easy to do. What I mean very, very easy, it is something very, very, very easy to do, and you get it. Okay, only what the one needed is just to know how to go about it. Yes, and this is where education comes in. You should be able to write a letter. There are so many ways you can be able to achieve this, and that is the reason why I said if it is something you can do on your own, you do it, and if it is something you need my assistance, I can still assist you to get this thing done. So take advantage of what I've just explained to us, or the jingle I've just done now. The jingle I've just done now, take advantage of it and do the needful. Okay, Mr. Martins is asking a question. Please tell us the currency whenever you mention or listed the requirements, sir. Okay, let me get him clear. Tell us the currency whenever you are mentioning or listing the requirements, sir. For Qatar, is there any specific academic qualification? No. This is work. Anything work permit visa, you don't need to even go to school. In as much as you can defend yourself by speaking English. I'm answering Mr. Martins. Please, you don't need any requirements in Qatar. You don't need any requirements. In fact, in as much as you can speak, like someone can ask you what is your name, and you answer, my name is Martins. You don't need to even go to school if it is work permit visa. But automatically, if you are going to any country to work, and whether you like it or not, education is still good, because you may end up going there with the mind that you are, of course, they said they want to be paying you 2,500 Qataria. Yes, the money is about 1.something million in Nigerian money. Yes. But then, what if you end up going there and you discover that the person working with you, okay, the person working with you has a university certificate. You both are doing the same job, but they are paying the person, let's say, 4,000 Qataria. How would you feel as a human being? Automatically, you feel somehow, even though the one you agreed to collect from your country is actually good. But of course, you want to upgrade. Yes, you want to upgrade, and you want to, how do I put it? You just want to upgrade yourself in one way or the other. You get? So that is one interesting thing about. It's always good to have one or two things to back up yourself with, even though they'll be giving you work. You are being employed from your country. Everybody wants to grow. Okay, if let's say for this year you are targeting 1 million naira before the end of the year, of course, once you end up getting it, the next year you said, okay, I think I've succeeded in that of 1 million. Let me target 2 million, and that is what makes us a human being. And because what is constant in life is change. Okay, and if you are changing, you should change for better. I mean, for good. Okay, and not for worst. Yes, so you don't need, once you hear work permit visa, you don't need to be educated. What I mean by educated is you don't need certificate to WAEC, NECO, university or no university. You don't need it. Like I said, you can be employed as a worker in any country. You can even be employed to be cleaning and to be washing plates. What I mean by plates, you be working inside as an assistant kitchen helper, kitchen personnel. Yes, assistant helper. Yes, you can just, while you have somebody working with you, maybe collecting times 3 of what they are paying you. of course you'll be challenged to like, okay, let me upgrade like this person. Do you want to tell me that you will now start that education you did not do in your country there? The answer is no, because you'll be limited to the particular amount you normally collect. Okay, one good thing about abroad is you may end up they are okay, like this very Qatar. You are doing waiter job there, like someone going there. Okay, the person is going as a waiter, but what if after 2 years and you end up getting a better opportunity of becoming a supervisor in the same hotel or in different hotel? Won't you go for it? The answer is yes, because you'll be paid higher, and most of these big companies in abroad, once they employ you as an educational as an educated person, the next thing they do is they give you a car. Yes, they give you a car. Yes, they give you a car because they give you a complete package. That's one good thing about abroad. They give you a complete package, and it will interest you. In fact, you'll be surprised. Let me use that word. You just be surprised. You'll be very, very surprised. Yeah, because they treat you very, very well. They treat you like a king. They treat you like a queen. Yes, that is one good thing about abroad, and you see some people want to relocate because they need a better life and all that. So, my brother, you don't need any certificates. You don't need any certificates. Yes, you don't need it. So I believe I've answered your question. If there is no question again, I wish to um, call it a day. Yeah, I wish to call it a day. Like I said before now, I apologize for starting this live streaming late. So thank you very, very, very much, and see you in my next video. Of course, I'll be bringing a whole lot of opportunities for us as time goes on. Do well to share my link to your friends and family members, as more of this will be coming your way. Thank you very much. I remain Ebere Johnson, and have a blessed day ahead. Bye for now.